Hello everyone, welcome back to Lady T's Kitchen. Today on the menu we're going to do something fun. We're going to do like a chicken breast pizza with pepperonis and cheese and spinach on top. We're going to do some type of fun meal like this. I'm just using some things that I already had at home in my refrigerator. So I pulled those out, some of the ingredients. I'm slicing my onions right now. I'm going to go ahead and do like a little rough chop to it as well. I had some bell pepper there that I already had, frozen bell pepper that was in my freezer that I took out, rinsed off, let it sit so it can unthaw a little. I have 3 pieces of chicken. I've pulled out a small pack of chicken breasts and I'm seasoning it now with some Italian seasoning. I also have some oregano and I have some chopped dry onions that I'm going to put onto the chicken as well. So I'm flipping those back and forth so I can make sure that the top part of it gets seasoned and the bottom. But I am going to go ahead and split it in half. So I'm going to have to season the inside of it as well, because I don't have enough chicken here. When I decide to do this at the last minute, I'm going to slice it open so I can fit it into a pan. And so that way I can, stretch it out, try to make it work. I started to make stuffed chicken at first with the pepperonis and the cheese and whatnot. But right now I just kind of was going with the flow of it. So I'm seasoning my chicken right now with some Lawry's garlic salt or garlic powder there. And I'm putting some black pepper on there as well. So like I said, I'm splitting it open and I'm going to go ahead so I can stretch this chicken out. I may end up cutting it in half as well so I can fit it into my pan. And once I put it in there, I decided that I need to make it more of a flatter piece. You don't want your chicken to be too thick because, of course, you want it to be as flat as you can so you can get that nice crust to it, or even not even a crust, more so just making it fit the pan so that it can mimic a pizza. So I'm going ahead and pound that chicken there so we can flatten it out a little bit. You don't want it too thick. And then you want to be able to let it cook a little, quick and all. So there I go, seasoning the chicken inside of the breast there, putting the same seasoning that I put on the outside of it. And then I can go ahead and put all my garnishings and things like that on top of the chicken as well. There's my oregano. And so I want to put that. Things that you normally would put on a pizza, you want to go ahead and try to put that on your chicken breast or your, whatever you're going to make. If you can make pizza out of anything. Thought it was a fun food to make today. So I'm going ahead and put some more, I think that's rosemary as well, on top of there. And so you want to make sure that that's spread it all around. You're going to go ahead and make sure that you end up just making sure your ingredients is just tasty. You don't want bland chicken there. So you want to go ahead and put a little bit of garlic, because I love garlic. I absolutely love garlic. But I end up having a little bit of the minced garlic left in the refrigerator. So I'm going to use the rest of that. I'm going ahead and put my onions on top of it. And just kind of spread that all around. Make sure that you get some of that onion taste to it. It's almost like a supreme type of pizza. I like onions on my pizza. I like bell peppers as well. So that could be like a supreme type of chicken pizza. So you want to go ahead and put all of those good ingredients in there. And spread the love. Spread it all around. Put your bell peppers on there as well. Make sure those were chopped pretty fine. I didn't slice them like I did the onions. I actually didn't slice them at all. Like I said, I got those They were in the bag already. So just go ahead and spread those up. Some of them were still a little bit frozen there, so you just want to just break it up. I rinsed them off so I can leave them out a little bit. So next I'm actually putting my spinach there. Try to make a healthy pizza. Chicken breast, healthy pizza. So now I'm actually putting some of my sun-dried tomatoes. I was like, what else can I put on there? Let's take some of the sun-dried tomatoes that I have and let's put those on there as well. Spread those around. I love sun-dried tomato because it also has like a oily base to it as well. So it's going to make sure that you have that like an olive oil, taste to it as well. So I'm pouring the rest of it out of there so it can also season the chicken and it actually can cook it through. It won't be dry. You won't have any dryness to your chicken as well. Because even though it's chicken, you know that even when you're baking it, you're going to get some type of juices that comes out of your chicken. You can drain it after it's done. And so I'm putting my pepperonis on there. I'm actually putting some cheese on there and spreading that out with the rest of the cheese that I have left. Trying to make sure that that works. Don't want to use too much of it because I decided I wanted to go ahead and put more of the pepperonis on there. So I just start filling it up with the pepperonis as well. So let me just stretch this pepperoni out here and make it look like an actual pizza. And then I end up putting a little bit more of the cheese that I have left on top of it. So spread the love. And then some more sun-dried tomatoes. I was covering it up more so with the sun-dried tomatoes that I had on there. So I said, let me just make sure that they, you can see them. They're peekabooing through the actual pepperonis there. So I just wanted to go ahead and load it up. It's a loaded meat lovers supreme pizza. Look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? It really does look like a pizza there. So I'm putting the rest of the cheese on top. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven. I set the oven for about 375. But then I end up turning it down a little bit to 350 because I wanted to make sure that that pizza or that chicken was cooked through. You don't want any raw chicken. And I put a little bit of crushed peppers for a nice little kick. There I am cleaning up a little bit. Got to clean up your cutting board and all. And there we have it. Look at that pizza. Chicken pizza. Some people like chicken on top of their pizza, so why not make a chicken pepperoni pizza? It was delicious. It was different and delicious. I absolutely loved it. My family loved it. And I will be making this again. This will be a nice little appetizer. You can even cut it smaller. It's a deep dish pepperoni supreme chicken pizza. There we have it. Thanks for watching. I truly appreciate you.